All right, and welcome back to a new episode of the K-Files, episode number 12. I'd like to thank all of you for tuning in, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. And if you can hit the like button on this video, that'd be really helpful. And let's kick off today's episode. So today I want to talk about a few things. One of them was I had a suggestion left on the previous video by Mr. Ace512. Mr. Ace512 left a suggestion saying he would like to see some of the cameras that maybe I have used previously on the shows I've worked on. And I'm going to start with this one right here. The old VX1000. This trusty old VX1000. It still works. This camera was used pretty much in all the Big Brother videos, as well as the early, part of the TV show of Jackass. Definitely the pilot. Don't care to use it anymore. There's no reason to, because it doesn't look good on a high definition television screen. So it's not made for it. So for those of you still shooting with it, put it away. And this next camera I have, the Sony PC-13. Look how much smaller this camera is. It's got a cool little device right here you can put your finger in to use some like a leverage to hold the camera. But yeah, this camera is definitely used on the TV show and probably the first movie as well. People are oblivious to smaller devices, iPhones, cameras like this. It's the big cameras that, tip people off. And so say, for instance, I was shooting in Westchester and we were filming a bit where they beat up Ryan Dunn and threw him away in a trash can, and everyone believed it. And I came running up to the guy that found him, and he didn't see the camera. He was oblivious to it. And because I kept it on my side, obviously I'm holding up higher for the lens to capture it, but I kept it on my side, and man, they're just oblivious and you can't see it, so they think it's legit. Or they don't even notice the camera, so. But yeah, this camera came in definitely good use in the first movie, and it doesn't look that great. Look at that monitor. Look how small it is. But it served a purpose. Purpose has come and gone. And the last camera I want to share, DVX100A, Panasonic. This thing was pretty much used on Wild Boys. It was always used as a backup camera, so it didn't really take the brunt of things, of the nature of the show. We blew through cameras on that TV show. I remember we were filming in Costa Rica and we destroyed all the cameras. It was so humid. The moisture got in there and just fried it. We'd have a PA come bring cameras down to us. It still works and it looked good during its time, but technology's gotten a lot better. All right, we're moving on. So just the other day, I went to this really cool event. It was the second annual Creators and Collectors event held at the Common Space Brewery in Inglewood, California. It's put together by Jim Muir at Dogtown Skateboards. They invite special people to come and hang out. They get a booth, and they sell collector kind of decks, shirts, photos, posters. Yeah, you can just hang out with them, talk with them, get autographs, photos. Hosoi was there, John Lucero, Lance Mountain, Steve Caballero, Salba, Steve Size, Eric Dressen, and Jamie Owens from Closer Magazine. Jamie Owens, formerly known as the producer from Jackass.
That's right, baby.
Juice Magazine, and as well as Weeman. Weeman was there with his special skateboard and hanging out, taking photos, autographs, whatever you needed. He's super cool like that.
I'm working to be the new Ansel Adams right here.
Our friend from Jackass Forever, Darkshark, showed up.
My boy, Darkshark showed up. West Coast.
Yeah, and just signing autographs and, I don't know, taking photos with all the kids and stuff and talking to the dads and, like, just looping everyone in, making everyone feel at home. You know, one of the things I always said to my friends, some of the best things that ever had happened in my life was going to, like, a trade show. Because, you know, that way, when someone meets you, they automatically identify, like, oh, I like his energy, and I think he would be great to work with, and yada, yada, yada. So I think having a trade show like this is really important. I don't know if you want to call it a trade show, but just a gathering. And just, you know, we need to get out and be amongst everyone. I was just a guest on the Lesser Known Characters podcast with Chappelle Lacey and Joel Jimenez. Basically, it's a podcast where I talk about all my favorite music growing up and things that inspired me. And we had a fun time talking. I'll put a link in the description. You should check it out. So that's it for today's episode. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch up with you soon.